This is how to make a bird box, bush style.
G'day, I'm Outback Tom and this is Outback Grandad. Today we'll be teaching you how to make a recycled bird box. We were recently on a drive out the back of the property when we came across some trees that had fallen over and were also hollow on the inside. There's a few practical uses with hollow logs, and with today's project, we thought making a home from flora for the fauna made a lot of sense. So we headed back to the shed to grab the chainsaw. Here's Grandad giving it a few goes to make sure it's still running. Different bird species like different size environments to build their nest. So if this project is something you're hoping to make, be sure to check out what local bird species are in your area and then look for a log accordingly. Once we've cut our log, about 30 centimeters, it's time to head back to the shed and get to work. The first thing to do is to sand the edges. This is more or less an aesthetics component and not necessarily important, but it does help when we create the back wall for the box. Once we have a nice smooth surface, it's time to build a wall. We're just using some wood that Grandad had in his shed. We trace around the log with a pencil. This will help give us a flush and perfect fit. Then we head over to cut it out. Fits perfectly. Drill in some pilot holes and bang in a few screws. Alrighty, looking good so far. We've got an entrance for the bird and a nice secured back wall. We're going to create a little veranda for our bird. So we take 2 wooden skewers and drill 2 wooden holes at the front. Add some glue in each hole and get those skewers in. This will give our bird somewhere to stand. Although the job is done, to make the space a little more homey for the bird, hopefully an optimistic one, I'm making it a little sign to go out the front. It's now time to find a tree. We found this one by the shed. It had a perfect fork for the home to sit in and was at a good height. I nipped up the ladder to secure it nicely, and Grandad also went back later on to secure it with wire. But the next day, we found a little nest forming. It might not be the flashiest bird box, but it definitely works and requires minimal materials. Thanks so much for watching. You've been with me, Outback Tom, and Outback Grandad. If you'd like to see us build something else, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget, you can always support us by liking and subscribing. Thanks, you mob. We'll see you soon.